Hello. Hey everyone, Robert Nixon here. Welcome to my Campbell River April 2021 market report. Making sure everything's working here. Okay. Hey again. A little bit rainy out today, but going to talk a little bit about April and the market. Not a ton of changes. Well, a few, but nothing crazy. So Campbell River Homes Report for April 2021, understanding the market. Single family homes. Single family homes last month came up about, oops, I removed that thing. Came up about $100,000, so big jump last month, but it all depends on what's selling and what part of the market things are selling that the price will change a little bit more. So this month, our average price from March was $702,000, jumped up to $723,000 this month. So not something quite as extreme, but obviously price stuff is selling still, and it is selling for over asking price, and prices are still increasing. So that's a $21,385 increase last month for single family. We're still in a strong seller's market with 1.36 months of inventory. Units sold from this year compared to last year. Last year was 21 and this year 47, so that's a huge jump, over 100%. Last month we had 61 sales. So actually a little less sales from April to March, I guess, which is kind of interesting. And then our 12 months to date, which I always feel like is an important number because it shows the sort of long term of what the market's been doing. Our average price 12 months to date for 2020 was $495, and our average price 12 months to date from April to April is $583,000. That's an $88,000 increase over the last year. So even though it went up $100,000 last month, the whole 12 month spread is only $88,000 for someone that's been holding it for a longer term, right? And condos, average price for condo in March was $404,000. Oh, condos went down. Clearly I didn't look through this whole thing. Is that right, Tanya? Condos went down, so I don't know if more lower end condos were selling, but that's a pretty big decrease. 404 down to $326,000, so that's a $78,000 decrease from March to April for condos. But still really low inventory with 1 month. So, I would think that with that low inventory, it's not necessarily that prices are actually coming down, but more cheaper condos are selling than higher end ones. Haven't done a lot of condo deals, so can't follow it super closely, but that's what I would expect. March 2020 to March 2021. Oh, this says March, Tanya. I'm assuming it's April. So hopefully she changed these numbers, but April to April, we only had 1 sale last year and 15 sales this year, and then last month was 13. Our 12-month rolling average for condos, average price for 2020 was $272,000, and it actually has increased for the year over year, 12 months to date, to $318,000. That's a $46,000 increase. And townhouses, kind of curious to see what's going on here. Last month, $520,000 was our average price. Sorry, $519,486, and we increased from March to April to $520,784. So a little bump there of $1,298. Again, just depends what's selling and how much. I think we had a big jump before, and lots of the newer townhouses and stuff selling, probably pushing prices up a little bit, but crazy seller's market for them. Only 0.23 months of inventory. Haven't seen a lot of townhouse type stuff come on, really. There's been the new stuff, and then there has been some patio homes and stuff, but not a ton of townhouses. Units sold April 2020 to April 2021. We had 4 last year. We had 21 this year, and the month before April we had 14. So that's some big jumps, 5 times the sales, right, from this year to last year for April. 12 months to date, our average price for townhouses was $343,000, and we've jumped up to $426,000. So over the full year, that's a $83,000 increase. So good little jump there. Not as crazy as some markets, but definitely seeing a steady increase over the 12 months. So if you're in real estate or own real estate, that's probably a good thing. If you're trying to get into the market, it may make it a little harder, but there's a saying my old coach used to say, and I think it's a Floyd Wickman saying. Floyd Wickman, I don't know if, I think Floyd Wickman's a real estate investing guy. He might have been an agent, but it was always the, what was it? The best time, or no, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. So, you know, no matter what the market's doing, it's, you know, if you're confident in your job, it's a good time to buy. It's going to fluctuate. We're booming right now. We may see a little flutter. You know, prices may come down, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. And if you're in the market, you're secure in your job and you're paying down your mortgage, that's always better than waiting for the so-called, without saying it, no, I'll say it, the bubble to burst, or the, I don't like to use the term bubble because you're not really blowing a bubble. It is, there is a way to read it a little bit, and it is a change in the market, whether it's in a recovery or a boom phase of the market, or a slump where it actually does slow down and prices adjust a little bit. Market trends. So we're still in a seller's market across the board. We've had some major inventory changes again, but I feel like that's been happening month to month because we're such low inventory. So we were low inventory. It doubled last month, I think. Or no, it decreased by 50% last month. So there's not a lot of inventory. It's easier. More sales, the inventory will decrease. Single family months of inventory this month increased by 92%. So that's a big chunk, but we're also getting into the busy time of year. More people are listing their homes, and we're still fairly low inventory in a seller's market. The condo months of inventory increased as well by 18%. And townhouses months of inventory decreased by 82%. So that seems substantial again, but it's wow, it is, I guess, because townhouse inventory is super low, but once you're down below like 1 month inventory, it doesn't take a lot to make those big percentage changes, but just kind of interesting to note that, I guess. Things are moving still for sure. Most of my offers have been multiple. I'm trying to think about any that weren't multiple offers. I have one house sitting on the market, a listing that's a little tougher, but most places priced well and desirable are flying off the shelf. So it's still crazy out there. Be ready, have your pre-approval. Trend 2, the market continues to increase over last year. Single family rose by 17.79%. Condos, apartments rose by 16.95%, and townhouses rose by 24.42%. The townhouse said the biggest, probably because there's a lot of new townhouses coming on the market. Some of those builders that did that sort of stuff's probably a smart thing to do because there's a demand for them, it seems like, and a lack of them. Average days on market for single family was 19 days, so that means the average home took 19 days to sell. Condos, it was 20 days. Townhouses, it was 41. Again, the condos, probably the days on market is probably higher because there's a bunch of new builds. And when you have a whole bunch come on, they don't all sell at once or not complete. I think that increases the days on market when you have new builds sitting there, but yeah. Not a lot of new condos, I don't think, but there is some new single family coming up as well. And that's it. That seems short and sweet, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. And yeah, it's been a busy spring, and I think we're just sort of getting into the beginning of it. We are going to see more inventory come on. I think we have been seeing more inventory come on, and things are still going fast. There's still lots of buyers out there buying. So yeah, if you have any questions, reach out, and hopefully everyone's having a good spring. Talk to you.